My mother is right about this soup. Watch and learn how to cook the best delicious okra soup you've ever tasted. Today's hugs goes to Katie Cooper, watching from Sierra Leone. Thank you so much for watching our video, and I'm happy you loved it. So let me teach you how I made this delicious okra soup. Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. If you are new, you are highly welcome. I had already washed the okra thoroughly off camera, and after that I started cutting the okra, and I'm cutting them on a medium size. I went ahead and chopped about few slices, and then I cut it into half, and I started slicing the okra. You can go ahead and slice yours into smaller chunks, but this is exactly how I cut the okra. So most of the okras I did like this, and I'm going to show you the ones I sliced into bigger chunks later. But most of them were all cut just like this. So these are all the ingredients we need for this recipe. In a clean pot, we are going to add the proteins we're going to be using. I have cow meat, beef, and stockfish. Going to add the seasonings, ginger and garlic paste, chili, chopped habanero pepper, some onions, and jumbo seasoning. Mix to combine, and I'm going to cover the pot and allow to cook. Back in the pot after 5 minutes, the meat has released its juice, and we're going to be adding water. We added about 4 cups of water, as the cow meat takes longer to cook. Cutting the raw bell pepper to remove the seeds. And we're using about 3 Scotch bonnets. Rinse well. We have dawa dawa, which is made from locust beans, and ogirope, which is an ingredient made from castor seed. Next, we have dry prawns, and we're going to blend this together. Just like this, and we'll put this aside. We're going to blend the red bell pepper and Scotch bonnet. And we're going to put this aside. We're going to blend this particular okra in the blender. Just like this. And we're going to put this aside. Back in the pot, the meat is cooking nicely. And we're going to add more water. Transfer the beef into another bowl, leaving the cow meat to cook a bit longer. Adding more water. And we're going to cover the pot and allow to cook. This particular meat can take longer to cook if you're not using pressure pots, but it's quite there. So now I added dry fish. Back in the pot after 10 minutes, transferring the meat in a separate pot. Next, we are going to the last part of this recipe. In the same pot, we are going to be adding palm oil. and I will allow it to heat up a bit. And we're going to add locust beans. Add the blended prawn. We're keeping some for later. Stir well. Add blended pepper. Stir to combine. Allow to cook for some minutes. I'm going to give it a stir. You can see. We're going to prepare our ugu. Pumpkin leaves. It has been cooking for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we are going to transfer the meat into the main pot. You want to be careful doing this. So after that, we are going to stir. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful aroma. Slice your vegetable to your preferred size. Back in the pot, we are going to check on our soup, and it's cooking well. We are adding the meat we took out earlier. And next, we are going to add the blended okro. As you can see, I didn't blend this super tiny, but just okay. Next, I'm going to combine this together. And we're getting ready to add the rest of the okra. We're going to mix to combine everything together. After combining everything together, add in jumbo prawns. Stir to combine. We're going to allow to cook for a minute or two. Taste for salt. Next, we're going to be adding some seasonings. A pinch of salt. Add to your taste. A little water. Blended prawns. I'm going to be adding the rest of the blended prawns. Mix to combine. And finally, we're going to be adding ugu. Fresh pumpkin leaves. Wow, guys, the aroma in this kitchen is just super awesome. Stir to combine everything together. And at this point, our soup is super done. We're just going to allow it to cook for about 1 to 2 minutes more, and that is it. You don't want to overcook your okra. So I added a little bit of ugu, and that is it. I'm going to stir this one more time and put this aside. If you have watched till this time, thank you so much, and please don't forget to share my videos. I really appreciate that. You can see that the okra still retains its greeny look as well as its health benefits. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye bye. Bye, lovelies.